Well, Miss Danner, you have in the costume or in the film, Carol has so many great costumes, and I felt like it was such a part of her character. And I know actresses and actors always kind of like find the role perfectly in their costumes. Did you have any like contribution or any sort of say in how Carol dressed?
Yeah, well, I always find shoes are the most, for me, especially on stage, shoes are the most important thing. I find my character through shoes. And this, we had a wonderful costume woman, Mirren, who was came together, came with some wonderful thoughts and a couple of my own little things. You know, in independent movies, you do that and with pleasure.
Yeah. We raided Blythe's closet.
Did you? So some of it was your own?
A lot of it's her own.
Oh, that's
her
so
own
great.
style.
Yes,
but I think we also added a certain.
But not the jacket and speed dating.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I do not claim
I
that.
loved that jacket though. That green was so beautiful.
It's really fun. Yeah, Mirren did a great job, I think, with all the characters, separating them, making them their own person. I think to a large degree, though, we did pull from who they are in real life. When you look at Sam, Sam does button his shirts up to the top and things like that, like little things that just kind of made, I think, everyone feel comfortable and feel like they could be themselves within the character, of course. But I think that's the greatest thing when you get amazing actors like Blythe and Sam and June. You want them to feel free to kind of just be, and I think that, like June Squibb, for instance, everybody knows her from Nebraska most recently, and I remember when we were talking about her doing the movie, she was like, I don't want to wear anything drab. She's like, I'm always wearing these drab clothes. I want to look fabulous and girly, and I said, you got it. So we put the big brush.
I was gonna say the red lipstick.
Yeah, the red lipstick and the sparkly and the jewelry, and I said, let's go for that, June. So I think it was a lot of fun to dress them.
Yeah.
Mary Kay looks so stylish, and Rhea is based. The way she dresses is how my mom dresses. So
it's so funny.
That was very specific.
And it must have just been so much. It looked like, especially the scenes where you're in the bridge club, and how fun just being with all those women. And like for you, getting to work with Rhea and getting to work with Mary Kay, can you talk a little bit about that?
It was a ball, and it all just flowed so smoothly. I mean, the chemistry, it's as though we'd known each other for a long time.
It felt that way.
Yeah, I just think, Brett's at the helm, and they say it always comes from the top, the feeling, atmosphere in a film. And everything just flowed wonderfully. We only had 18 days to shoot this. And so, I'm in every scene, I was really, my biggest worry was that I wouldn't have the stamina, but he just really led us all so gracefully through the whole thing, and we're lucky that it had such good chemistry. We all did, I think.
Yeah, I think everybody in the film, you guys had such great chemistry, and it was so fun to watch that.
And that doesn't always happen, so, because sometimes it's more of a struggle. So it was just one of those presents.
Yeah,
gifts.
It was a little bit of magic dust goes over every movie, and it depends on how much you get. And I felt like we had a bunch of magic dust around this film, and I think it was it was fun. It was very fast, but we all were having a good time. There was never a moment where I think, of course, there's always stress on a film shoot. There's always intense moments. Obviously, there's very emotional moments in the film.
What was so good about you is that you didn't make us feel that. A lot of times in some bigger budget films, you can see the producers or the directors, looking at their watches and saying, we got to get this shot, we got to get this shot. And Brett kept us all from any of that kind of tension.
Yeah, I mean, if the performances in this film, specifically Blythe's, because she's in every scene, if they don't work, this movie doesn't work. So for me, it was getting out of the way of the actors and making them feel comfortable and that they could do their jobs, because I'm dealing with legends here, basically, and I just did my best to make sure that they felt they could do their work.
And speaking of legends, you are getting the Star Award for Dallas International Film Festival this week, and you're an amazing company. Lauren Bacall, Sidney Pollack, William Friedkin. How does that feel?
Well, it's an incredible honor. I mean, I certainly have lived long enough, I suppose, but I don't think that I don't feel that my contribution has certainly deserves it until maybe now.
That's right.
Because I've never had such a large role in a film, and so if I'm going to be honored, I'm very, very, very happy that it's specifically for this film.
Great. We're really excited to have it as our opening night film. I think it's a great, especially the Dallas shout out that Sam Elliott has in it. I think it's going to get a lot of whoops tonight.
Yeah, one of our executive producers, Mary, is from Dallas, and she was on set that day, and they started talking, and Sam said, I'm going to do a little thing for Mary. So I think that will get a big reaction tonight. Hearing Sam Elliott say,
good.
I was living in Dallas. Well, that's a good deal.
Awesome.
So
Well, thank you so much, and hope you have a great rest of the time in Dallas.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you. Thank you very much.